Welcome back to the Unexpected Podcast with Ashley
and Arden.
And you're laughing. Okay.
Sorry. That took us 3 tries.
Okay. We're gonna take a break from talking about our lives for once. So
I'm like in the like.
You're just not in it. We're gonna talk about some interesting things. I don't know.
Okay. We're gonna talk about like TikTok stuff, I guess.
Just things that have been happening in the world and not in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
To start off,
Annabelle. She's on the loose, guys. She went missing.
No, apparently they found her.
Oh.
But it's a fake one. Like, someone, I guess, said they found her, but then replaced it with a fake doll. It's not the actual one.
So she's still missing.
I seen it on TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who is the lady that, like, said to never, like, touch her or move her?
I don't know.
You haven't seen that?
I thought a guy said that.
No, it was some lady. It's like from a long, long time ago. And they were like, never touch or move Annabelle. And then they moved her and...
Well, they were taking her on like a world tour.
Who takes a doll on a world tour?
I don't know.
It's a doll.
But like the first place they took her, or I don't know, one of the places they took her...
It was Louisiana, right?
Yeah, wherever those...
It was in New Orleans. And then that thing happened.
Prisoners broke loose.
There was another thing. Didn't something burn down?
Yes, a church burnt down.
It was a church?
I think.
I don't know what it was.
I'm not actually 100%
I'm gonna look that up.
Was it a church?
I think so. Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was a church.
The first one is Annabelle gone missing.
The Annabelle doll is missing. She was on her way to Chicago to...
Okay. She's on her way to Chicago. It's this lady.
Know about the cursed doll Annabelle.
What is her name?
Mm-hmm.
Loran Warren said to never move her.
They moved her? She's gone.
Wait, what is the church?
The other day, you know when you came over and then we're all talking about how Annabelle went missing.
Yeah.
And
wait, apparently it's a house.
Sick. Oh. I think that might be right then.
Nottoway Plantation.
Well, anyways, me and a couple people were talking about how Annabelle went missing, and Jordan went to go downstairs to make ramen, and she comes back up and she was like, "What's beeping?" And my side door lock was just beeping, and so I went downstairs to go see what it was. Yeah. And the whole time I'm walking down the stairs, it's beeping. I get down the stairs, it stops beeping. So then I walk back up the stairs. I get to the top of the stairs, I hear it beep again. And I was like, oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah, because y'all screamed when I walked in the door.
Because, I don't know. All I heard was, a rattle on the door handle.
Well,
and I forgot.
So.
I forgot I let you in the gate. So I was confused on who was coming in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's gone.
She was supposed to go to Chicago and then somewhere else, and then she was gonna go to Florida. She'd have to come through Georgia.
At least she didn't make it.
No, that's even worse. She's gone.
Yeah, but she didn't make it to us. So.
Yeah, but what if she's in Georgia right now? We just had no
idea. I mean, she could be in Georgia. I don't know. I think
that whole thing is just very confusing to me.
Yeah, because it's not her that in the movies. It's not her. I don't know. I haven't seen those in so long.
I haven't watched those.
She's connected to a spirit.
Yeah,
it's not her that does all the crazy stuff. It's a spirit.
Which that is freaky.
Me and my sister used to have these dolls.
Oh my god.
And they so we used to have these wooden box things. And we had 2 of them in our room, and the first one was just books, and then the second one was our doll that we got when we were born or something.
I've never understood the old people that keep those old dolls.
I had to make my mom throw her away.
No, I seriously have never understood it's always old people too.
Mm-hmm.
They have like the collection of
Oh, it
the
was
old
100% one of those
dolls.
like old dolls.
Like, those are
It's like
so creepy to me. I don't like it at all.
understandable.
Well, hopefully-
Dolls and clowns have always freaked me out. Want to scare me? Clown. Like one time my sister, like I was younger and I could probably handle it now. But one time my sister just like showed me a picture of a clown and I just like cried. I used to also be scared of freaking, what's that thing? Momo.
Oh my gosh.
She was like the smile.
Thing was
the
creepy.
girl that like smiled at you.
I forgot about that.
Terrifying.
What happened to that?
Genuinely.
What happened to Momo?
I mean, it was a clay figure, I think.
Yeah. She kind of just disappeared.
She's gone.
Well, hopefully she stays that way.
Maybe they destroyed the clay figure. Not quite sure.
Well, we don't know where Annabelle is, so
she's gone, and hopefully she appears soon,
or just never appears ever again. She's just forgotten.
That'd be even more scary. She never comes back.
We'll forget about her.
Hmm.
I don't know. As long as she don't affect my life in any matter.
Yeah, as long as she's not right here. As long as she's not in the house.
The one thing I don't, that like just doesn't process is like how they say like she moves and stuff. Like how dolls move. That is one thing I just, like, you're telling me a doll can move.
Mm-hmm. I never seen a doll move.
Well, me neither, but
it kind of reminds me of like Toy Story. You know,
he's
like,
coming.
They all like freeze.
Yeah.
Like, what if that's true? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Every time I watch the movie, that's what I think of. I'm like, what if that's true?
What if our toys just play with each other?
Okay. Anyways.
I mean, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Of course. Yeah.
It's okay. Finish your Sonic over there?
Anywho. No. It's still 7.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a melted slushie.
From last night.
But I get strawberry slushie. Oh, that's also what I've been chewing. There's like real live strawberries in it.
Live strawberries.
Real strawberries.
Live strawberries. Ew.
I had to get my strawberries through the straw.
Okay.
But yeah.
Anyways.
It's literally a strawberry.
Wow. Well. Anyways.
What's next? Enough of Annabelle.
Annabelle. Don't mistake her name now.
She's out to get me now. Probably.
Don't say that either. Imagine you wake up
being strangled by a dog.
That would be funny. Well.
I'm just gonna drink it like this.
Anyways. Well, Catherine from the Ace family just went on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, she did.
She sure did. I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it.
I watched the whole thing, but I watched like a lot of clips.
Oh, the clips.
Yeah. I watched like basically
clips.
almost every clip that she had posted on her TikTok.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Because that was like my family. Like I used to watch them.
I used to watch them
Oh
too.
my gosh. I just slung a slushie on me.
Ew.
It was on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to watch them too when I was younger. Not like religiously.
Me and my neighbor Kayla. She put me on to the Ace fam. Which the Ace fam used to be like everyone in their family had an A, C, or an E at the beginning of their name. Their most recent child, Steele, that's not an A, C, or an E. So what is going on?
How many kids do they have?
3. L, Alea? They call her Lele. I think it's Alea. And Steele. And then
Steele.
Austin and Catherine.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet.
Well, it's horrible.
What's your thoughts on Austin?
Okay. All right. I like Austin
crazy.
as a person. Just because, like, I grew up with Austin. So, like...
Grew up with him. You sure did.
Like, I don't know. I like him as a person, and he's good with his children. But I do not stand for what he did to Catherine. That's horrible.
I mean, he's a good dad.
That's what I'm saying.
Seems like.
Well,
but,
yeah.
like, if you were a good dad...
Like, I saw a clip, and, like, his daughter was in the house with her mom, but called him instead because her stomach hurt.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's a good dad.
I mean, yeah, he's a good dad, but...
I never said that I stood for his actions.
The only part that gets me with his, like, good dad role is, like, if you're such a good dad and you love your kids, why weren't you thinking about your kids when you cheated on your wife? Your kid's mother. That's the only thing that gets me. It's like, you want to, like, the way he brought his kids into, like, the whole thing and this and that, and he praises his kids, but cheated on his wife while she's pregnant, too. And that's not thinking about your kids that much.
No, I agree. I agree with that part. I don't think what he did was right. At all.
Yeah.
But I still love him.
She has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
She
Alexa?
I think, is that her name?
Something like that.
She's way out of his league.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Catherine's
young.
prettier.
I think the difference between them is Catherine looks a lot more mature.
I don't know. I just think Catherine's prettier. But it might be
the fact that she's a mom, too.
Like, not that I don't think his new girlfriend's pretty,
no,
but,
she's
like...
pretty, but she looks like...
I don't think she's as pretty as Catherine.
Nah. She's pretty, but she's...
But, I mean...
I don't know how to describe
the
her.
man pulls. Nevertheless, he pulls. Don't know why, but...
I did see a TikTok this morning. It was like, he was like talking about some other girl's butt to his girlfriend.
Austin was?
Yes. And like talking about it to her, and she's just like dead staring him in the eye. Like no words, just like this face. I don't even know how to describe it. And in the comments, it was like, I don't know what she's staring for because she knows that he's cheated. So I don't know why she thinks she's safe. Like,
do you think he's cheated on her?
I don't know. I mean, once a cheater, always a cheater. So.
Well, ain't that true?
I mean, once a cheater, always a cheater. And if you don't cheat physically, it's probably mentally. But, like, who sits there and talks about another girl's butt? Like, he was talking about it.
I think you can move on from cheating. You can mature.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you can mature, but, like,
just because you cheated, like, once doesn't mean you're gonna do
depends how bad the cheating was.
Okay, but you can still grow up and move on in life. Like, not that it'll be,
but 9 times out of 10, how many people actually do that? Not a lot.
I don't know. We're still in high school. Like, these guys are cheating left and right, but, I mean, I feel like once they grow up and realize they have to
like settle down one day.
Unless
that's just their lifestyle.
Well, I don't know. Like, I definitely could like name a couple guys that I know. Like once they realize like they have to settle down with. But I could also name a couple of guys that will never change. So
that's what I'm saying. Like it's really just I don't know. But that clip was funny because he was like talking about this girl like to the camera because I guess they were streaming or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like she wasn't around and she like came to him as he's like in the middle of talking about it and then just starts talking to her about it and she's just like sitting there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know who does that, but
not quite sure.
Whatever suits him. But I do want to watch that podcast. I'm gonna see what she says.
We can watch it.
I did see the clip of one of the clips she posted. It was like her talking about how she found out he cheated.
Or
and I
one
guess,
of the times.
Yeah, or one of the times. And I think, I don't know which kid it was, but was getting a haircut. And she was
I
like
didn't see
taking
that part.
pictures on her phone, and then her phone died, so she asked for Austin's phone.
Well,
I think they were like
this might have been
videoing
what
it.
I saw.
And then he like gave her phone, and she started taking pictures, and then a message came down, and
It was like a paragraph, and it was like,
what did it start?
"Are you gonna tell her?" or something like that.
Something about telling wife something, and then she like panicked and gave the phone back or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what I would do in that moment. Like,
I don't know either, because the way she described it, she was like calm about the situation until they like left.
My thing is like, I don't know, like, well, I guess he did cheat like a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And that was just like the domino effect to her figuring out more. But I don't know, like, if you have a whole family, I don't know. It would take me like, sorry, it would take me like a while to actually be able to get a divorce with someone.
What gets me is the fact that I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly, she used to date Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Or
how do you,
one of them.
How do you leave?
One of those people.
How do you go from dating Michael B. Jordan to Austin?
Is Michael B. Jordan the super hot one or the basketball player?
The super hot one.
So Michael Jordan is the basketball player.
I don't know.
There's a Michael B. Jordan and a Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan is the basketball player. He has the Jordan shoes.
We're about to see.
Michael B. Jordan's the hot one.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Michael Jordan's a basketball player.
There's a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
See?
Oh,
they're two different people.
Is that the one that has a shoe?
Yes. Okay. The Jordans. So did she date Michael Jordan or Michael B. Jordan?
No, it was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
I think.
How do you...
Yeah. Look at him.
How do you... that is a cute couple, I tell you.
How do you go from Michael B. Jordan to Austin?
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Her new boyfriend?
That is, yeah, that is her new boyfriend. Because it goes
from him to him to him.
That is her new boyfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then you go to that.
Downgrading. But like, gosh, I just remember peak them.
Mm-hmm. Hurry up, video.
Like,
look at this. How do you...
She has a nice body.
How? It's Michael B. Jordan.
I know.
That is just insane.
That is wild.
Look at this man. I don't get it.
What year did he win Sexiest Man Alive?
I don't know.
I think it was like pretty recent. I'm not gonna lie.
Not Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. He's dead, ain't he?
That's just what the search thing was when did Michael Jackson die?
Well, I also saw this thing about Michael Jackson, like, he's not actually dead.
I seen that too. And it's like a twin or something?
Yeah, but like...
I think
how do you go that many years not being dead?
I think he won it in
Yeah, I think it was like pretty recent-ish.
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson is the one that has the twin.
Or like, I don't know.
Or like people have like spotted him and saying like it's him, like it looks like him and stuff.
Yeah.
I seen one thing, it was like about Michael Jackson. It was like, I guess their father or something, and he ended up having a twin brother that he didn't know about.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
This is true. Know.
But at the same time, like when I was like watching it and stuff, like reading the comments, it's like, what if this is just like a cover up and it really is Michael Jackson? And they had to use something to cover it up.
But who like fakes their death like that? Like he was doing well in life.
Yeah, but I feel like there is a lot of stuff behind the scenes with that stuff.
Oh no, yeah.
Like with the whole I remember you telling me about the Beyonce. Was it Beyonce? No.
Yes. Yes.
That story
Oh my gosh.
kills me.
Freaking, who told me about this? It was Miss Jane, Tucker's mom.
Mm.
We sat there for like so long talking about
that.
this.
That kills me. That's like that makes me like think like what really goes on behind all these famous people.
She has a song and it's called Daughter. And it's like talking about killing someone, leaving them on their floor, and then there's blood on her couture. I'm like, this is actually like words from the song. And like, I don't know, it's just such like an eerie song. And but anyways,
I remember listening to it.
Basically, the like conspiracy theory is that her Jay-Z, is that who she's with? Or is that Rihanna?
I don't know.
Who's she with? Carter. Who has the last name Carter?
My phone is coming in handy today. Hope not Google.
Just look who's Beyonce with.
Okay. Come on. Who's Beyonce?
No, Jay-Z's definitely with Rihanna. Who is she with?
Beyonce has had 3 boyfriends. First, Lyndon Locke was Beyonce's first love in high school. They met in their teens.
Okay, I don't care about this.
Still Mrs. Nine. Although the two did choose this relationship or in the professional field and did not develop into a
read the hashtags. Does it say names?
Finally, Beyonce's relationship with rapper Jay-Z is
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Maybe that is who she's with.
The media has
Wait, she was the thing with Chris Brown?
Is that who I said at the beginning?
Yeah.
And who's Rihanna with?
Rihanna, girl. Who are you with?
Can you just Google it? This is
yeah. TikTok is my Google.
Yeah, but who is she with? Yeah, Beyonce's with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah.
Okay.
Who's Rihanna with? I forgot about Beyonce and Rihanna. A$AP Rocky.
Oh.
I forgot about A$AP Rocky.
Okay. Yes. Anyways, so
back to the story.
She was with Jay-Z. Beyonce was with Jay-Z. I was right the whole time. I confused myself. So she's with Jay-Z, and apparently he cheated on her, got this other girl pregnant. I can't remember what her name was. Got this other girl pregnant, apparently. So when she got pregnant, Beyonce faked a pregnancy. And there's like clips of like her sitting down
I've seen
and her
them,
belly like buckles in, which when you're pregnant, your belly doesn't do that. And so she like faked a pregnancy, and then she killed this woman that was actually pregnant with Jay-Z's child and kept the baby, and that is Blue Ivy Carter.
That makes me think about like at the award ceremony things they do. It's like you always have to thank Beyonce. Because isn't she a part of like,
she's like
the Illuminati or something?
I think she's like the leader of the Illuminati.
That's what I've seen.
Like JoJo Siwa or something
didn't like
made fun of her.
Yeah, and didn't thank her.
And then she like went missing
for a very long time. And then she just spawned back.
Kanye went missing and came
That's
back
what it was.
like a completely different person.
He did. I forgot about that. Because there was a bunch of clips.
Right here. And it hurts so bad. And it's because I was beat.
Don't say that.
No, I was beat.
You were not literally beat.
Not by like anyone that matters. It was just,
okay.
I just got punched
back on
a bunch of
our
times.
rant of Beyonce.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing's crazy to me.
But like, there's all this stuff because Jay-Z's like mistress was found dead on the floor in her.
That was the thing, and then the way she described in the song, like it matches so perfectly.
But pull up. Actually, I'll just put a picture right here. There's like
I want to see.
There's like comparisons of like them and then Blue Ivy. Mm-hmm. Which I can see how she looks like Beyonce, but I can also see how she looks so much like the other woman.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other woman's name, but I'll put it right here. Because that would be that.
That is so shocking to me. Who like does that and then makes a song about it? And then nothing happens. No investigation.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me this lady just was found dead? Nothing. What even is the Illuminati?
What is the Illuminati?
Yeah, I don't really understand it.
I don't know. I think like my microphone's not on.
Arden.
How long has it been off?
No, it's been on. Probably just turned off. Mine's still on.
Okay, maybe it picked up on your microphone.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, what were we talking
Has
about?
it been off the whole time?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It's about to die. That's what it is. It's blinking red. Or it just did. See?
Oh, how do you
Gotta
charge
charge
these things?
Mine's blinking red too. It's okay. We'll charge them when we're done.
I don't know what to charge them with. Maybe there's a charger
There's
in
probably
there.
a cord in there.
Well, anyways. What was our last?
It just turned off again.
Should we take a break and charge them?
No. Just, we're almost done.
Okay, the last thing was the last thing was the guy that
oh my God, the guy on TikTok.
Hates on waiters for calling him the wrong pronoun. You literally look like a guy. First of all. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Your voice is loud enough.
You literally look like a guy, first of all. Second of all, who cares?
He cares.
Oh my god.
Your voice is loud enough. It's okay.
Nobody cares, okay? No one cares. My thing is, if you're going to be a guy and want to be a girl, you can't care if we misgender you.
But the thing is, like, if we did go around, like, trying to call someone the right pronouns, and, like, they either way, they're going to take something to offense, because if we don't call them the right one, and then they get mad, and then if we call them the right one, but they don't want to be called that. So it's like, I don't get it.
I hate it. It's so stupid.
But God forbid you call them they, them. That's also a problem.
I don't know what you want to be called from me. Like, I don't know. Like, I know you obviously have your pronoun that you would.
But, like, what if you're like, what are your pronouns? And they take that offensively.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation.
I don't know. You do you. You be called whatever you want to be called. But don't hate on me because I accidentally called you something else. Like, yeah. I'm honestly not sorry.
That one clip of him with the bread tower?
Yes.
That
sends the bread tower back because he gets called a he. If you look enough like a he to be called a he, you're failing. You're the one that wants to look like a girl, so maybe present yourself more like a girl so that you be called she, her. Dumbass.
Okay.
But like, ugh, like, this gets me so bad. Like, I don't care. You do you. But don't hate on other people because you don't look like what you want to.
Don't throw a fit in public. Like, that is insane to me. I don't get it.
I really hope you can hear me. I'm sure you can. But
yeah, you're loud enough. Anyways, we'll just conclude this before.
Conclude it before her microphone dies as well.
And you go on a longer rant about this guy.
I don't need to rant about this guy anymore. But
well, that's it.
We'll see y'all next Friday. We missed last Friday because it was a
bye week. Yeah,
busy
we had a lot to do. Graduations.
But we'll have it.
Yeah, we got it under control now.
We got it under control. Summer.
We're fine. Anyways, that concludes our podcast.